Alright, how's it going, guys? So, I got two streams that I did this weekend, one on Sunday and one I just finished up with this morning. And I wanted to show you guys a couple things that have happened. Let's see if I can find it. There's one of them. So, that is the Greg Fort. And, I don't know where the other one is. There we go. That is Greg Fort. And if we come out this way, that is also a Greg Fort. So I have managed to find three of them, not even looking for them. And if you notice, they're really close to being right in line. At least two of them are. So I'm kind of wondering about that because that one's there, that one's there. But then if we go straight over here, that one's just up a little bit from that one. So they're all like in this one little strip here that I found. But I have not looted anything out of any of them. I plan to, but I'm trying to do it the way I normally do it, which is to only use things from a fort that I've already got available. And for the most part, I just need to get to steel. Once I get to steel, then most of what I will find in there is going to be open for open season. And we should be getting steel done this week. I do need to show you one thing because as I was coming back the other day from the day I found the fort out there, I actually found a skeleton spawner in the side of a mountain. And I have the loot chest from that skelly dungeon. And something that you may not be aware of is that if you don't open the chest, you can pick it up. And that way you can, like when I go to loot the GregTech Forts, all the chests that are in there, I have not opened yet. I will just pick them up, bring them back, and then we will go through them here. I will make a video that shows everything that I get out of there. I'll do the going and collecting all the stuff from all three in a stream, but then I'll actually open the chests probably in a video or at the end of the stream, and I'll let you guys know when I do it, because I know some of you guys don't watch the stream, some of you guys only watch the videos. So if I open it, I'll keep it all in the chest and show you what I got. But let's go ahead and open this one and see what we got here. Ooh, look at that. That is really nice. 5 flawless diamonds. That means I can make a crusher without having to go and find a flawless diamond, because I need a plate to do that and a steel helmet. So we're going to put that on. Some bottles of lubricant are nice. We can use those when we make engines. Flawless orange sapphires, those will come in handy. An iron ingot, which we don't really need because we can make our own iron, but it'll come in handy. Some gold coins, we'll just throw those in here and they'll get melted down. By the way, you can stack these on the floor. You can actually put them out in the entire grid like this. and you can stack them up as well. The only issue is if you look, you can see all of the polygons that are in that little bitty thing. That is very bad for your graphics. You Discord will, or fuck, Java will not like it, and it will cause a lot of visual lag. So careful doing that. I used to keep all mine stacked up because I thought it looked cool, but I had to stop doing that because very, very bad. And we've got bronze arrowheads. We can melt those down for the bronze. We got a little bit of silver and a little bit of copper. You can go ahead and just plop these out over here. Morganite, that is a emerald, right? I do believe that's an emerald. Isn't that a pink emerald? Yeah, that's an emerald. So that'll be useful later on. And then we got scrap boxes that we can use to just see what we get. Scrap. Wonder what that other scrap is. We're just getting scrap. Got a can of food. See what we got. We got a piece of gravel, a sodium nitrate scrap, a wood pulp, and a can of food. Yay. So useful. Alright, so let's throw this in here. I'll throw this up here. I did find a bedrock niter vein, which was quite nice. Oh, and I'm going to try to remember. I need to go show you guys something that I forgot about. When I have this, I had completely forgot Greg had changed it because I hadn't dealt with it. Where is that vein at? I have a sphalerite bedrock vein. And for some reason, right here, bedrock zinc vein. That's right over there. And I had forgotten that Greg had changed it to where if it's a bedrock vein, it'll actually spawn small ores above where the bedrock spot is, not just deep down underground. It was something that Greg had changed in between the Take-Two series and this series. And so I hadn't seen it in World yet. And I seen it in that one. So we got enough sphalerite out of that I ended up cooking down and making over a stack of zinc plates. So we got a pretty good amount of it. And I guess actually if you want to see it, you're not going to see anything but holes where I dug. So I guess go back and watch the stream. I'll try to remember to put a card up in the corner there for the 2 streams. So if you want, you can go back and check it out. But today we are going to finally make a crowbar. So I can go and grab that drain so we can get that quest done. And we have blueberries. We're gonna juice them. And crap, I only have 2. I was hoping I'd get enough off of there. I need 4 of them. I don't think I have any lapis. Yeah, I don't have any lapis. So I'm gonna have to see if I can remember where I got the blueberries at to get some more of them. So give me a minute. I'm going to go see if I can find another blueberry bush, and I'll be right back. Alright, just in the field right over there, I found me 3 more blueberry bushes. So I harvested the berries, got 23 of them, and I brought the bushes home because you never know when you might need a little bit of blue dye. There we go. And now we can make our blueberry juice. We're going to need 4 of these. The rest can stay right there. Alright, so we need just like that, and then we're going to be using bronze. So we need that, and then I think there's a hammer and a file. Yes, but it's a regular hammer, not a soft hammer, you goofus. I normally have a regular hammer in my table as well, but I haven't been wanting to use the material to make an extra hammer yet, so I didn't do so. Alright, so put all that away. And in the live stream, we made up plenty of stuff here to make all the things we need to make. Well, not all of it, but there's a few other things I need to make. But grab our drain off real quick, and that will give us our drain quest finally. So claim that, and then we also should have this one, but that one is locked behind. Yeah, that one's not locked. I already grabbed that. Let's put this back. I'll try to clean up some of these quests to make sure they're all working properly. I must have made this before I unlocked that. There we go. So that's that. So you can do this with the half bathing pot, or you can do it with the full bathing pot. The full bathing pot's the same thing, it's just a full block, and you use bricks to put them together. So it's just like that. It's a half one on a brick slab. I don't need it to be a full block, so not doing so. That is a wooden item barrel, which we do have, and I'm kind of wondering if this is going to work. Where is my axe? So does that count? Hey, it did. Awesome. Alright, I'm not quite sure why I didn't get that. I think it's because this one is locked between iron and the bathing one, since it's got the bars there. But since I didn't have the thing, it didn't give it to me. There we go. That takes care of that quest now. And down here we haven't made either of the liquid barrels yet, but I do want to do so, and I have the stuff to do so, so we're going to do that today. I need to make some treated wood. I have 1 treated wood in there, so let's just make 3. Alright, so this will be the iron version, which is the bigger one that holds more. We're going to need 2 glue. There we go. That goes up there, and there is our 16. And then we can do the same thing, but with lead. And that'll get us the 8. That should be this one, which wants the tap and the funnel, which we have already made. And what is the problem with this one? This one didn't notice that I had the tap and funnel already. Not, oh, because this was locked at the time that I made them, just like the wooden one. Okay. I really don't like them needing the tap and funnel for both of them, but meh. Alright, so there is a heat value on these. Obviously, it's wood. Don't put anything hot in it. It tells you melts down at 340. The cheap one, as with the item barrels, you can make it out of brass, bronze, or lead. And this one you can make out of iron, wrought iron, or steel. And the reason why I wanted to make this one is because I actually want to start making some vinegar, because there's a few recipes that I want to get made that are going to take yeah, salad dressing, and I need vinegar for that. So I'm going to use apples, and we're going to make apple cider vinegar. I don't know if I'm going to have enough apples to do this. I don't know what the exchange rate is for cider to vinegar, but I'm going to come out here and pluck some apples, and we're going to try it and see if it'll work. Crazy normally does all of this food stuff, but I don't, so I don't have to do it. But since I'm single player, well, she can't do it for me. Alright, so I need to get the water out of this, which it's not going to let me put it in there, so I got to move it. Know this because I had to do it the other day. Alright, then we can grab the apple juice out of there. We'll grab our funnel and stick it on here. Now input it into there. Get the last 5 done. Put that in there. And let's see what we ended up with. By the way, I made this in the live stream the other day. The glass one only has 100 durability. This one is made out of cat's eye, so it's got 25,000 durability. This thing will last me forever.
Huh?
Alright, so we got 14. That's only 1 bucket's worth. That's not very much. I don't know that that's going to do what we need it to do. Let's see if it'll let me seal it. If I take the soft hammer, okay, it's now sealed. So we'll see what that does. It should turn into apple cider. You'll see it says sealed 302 of 29/184. That's how long it's going to take before it turns into cider. And I do believe if I leave it sealed in the barrel for too long, it'll actually automatically turn to vinegar afterwards. So I'll have to keep an eye on it. I want the vinegar, so it's not a big deal, but I'd like to show you when it's actually apple cider. But I don't know if I'm going to notice or not. And I did kind of overlook the matches in here. That is really nice. I did find an apatite vein, so I can make my own matches soon. But these give you a 90% chance to light, which is very nice. Just like the matches you get off of zombies. The one weird thing is, though, you can't use one if they're stacked. They will not auto unstack. So don't try to hold like a stack of boxes in your hand. You got to use one at a time. And if for some reason you actually want to, you can make these with a boxinator and a stack of matches. I don't know why you would want to make them, because it's just as easy to hold a stack of matches as it is the matchbox, and they're still 90% matches, literally. But it is possible, so I'm going to put them in there. And holy water doesn't have a use. It used to have a use. You used to be able to, in GT5, be able to put these into glass arrowheads, and it gave you like poison 2, I do believe. But for some reason, Greg has not implemented that in this version, so it really doesn't have a use. And don't drink it, because it will give you poison 2. Let's go ahead and throw these up here with the rest of my gems, except I don't want to accidentally use them for something, so I'm going to put them down here. And this other one I will probably use for if I need to take water somewhere. I'll just use this as a water barrel. And okay, we're gonna go inside. We don't need to fight you guys. Although I do like his armor, but he'll be stingy and not give it to me anyways. And to be fair, I don't know what I was going out there for. Also, another thing we need to get done is we need to make a bending cylinder, because we are going to make some pipes today. So 6 lead ingots. I need my hammer. Alright, so to make a pipe, we need a bending cylinder, hammer, and a wrench. And that needs a saw, a file, and a hammer. So, hammer, my saw, and file, and that'll make a bending cylinder. It's got 64 crafting uses. I hopefully will not need to make enough pipes to break that until I can make a low heat extruder. Most of the pipes that I will be needing, other than steel ones, I can make in a low heat extruder. So I won't be needing too many of them. But today we are going to make some brass ones. So I can get, what the heck am I actually doing? Can we do this correctly here, dumbass? It's been so long since I've done this. Forgetting what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, these go down here. Tools go above it. Right? Wrong. Okay, let's... Oh, I know what the hell I'm doing. Holy crap. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And it's seriously been a long time since I've used a bending cylinder to make a pipe. I've been using that damn low heat extruder. I'm completely forgetting what I do. I kind of curve the pipes first. Holy crap, I'm losing my brain. Those go up there. This goes down here. And it goes that direction. And there we go. Look at that. Look who won the pony. Alright, so item pipes. A few things I'll tell you about item pipes. When you have them running like this and you input something into the pipe, you will not clog up the entire pipe. Everything will sit in this pipe. Nothing actually physically goes through the pipes. Like if you've ever used BuildCraft, you can see the items going through them. Due to lag issues, Greg has gotten rid of that. And pipes do not actually, or items do not transfer through a pipe. They basically look at the pipe as a roadmap. And I got to make sure I say this correctly because XAR got confused. They basically teleport from this pipe to their destination, but they look at the pipes that are connected from point A to point B as a roadmap, and anything that is already marked as being used counts towards if it can go through there. Because if we look at the tooltip here on the pipe, it says bandwidth 1 second. That means one item stack, whether it's one item or 64 items, if they went in as a stack, they will go through. That's why hoppers output all that they can in one. If they're set, or by default they do it that way, because then it can send that entire stack as one stack, rather than if it did it like vanilla where it did one every tick, it would do one item per second rather than the entire stack of them in a second, because you can hook hoppers to them. That's how we're going to be using them today. There are many other kind of item pipes. There are item pipes of every different flavors that you can think of. You've got brass, you've got Constantine. Those are your two main starter level. That's the one stack a second. Then for tier 2, our cobalt brass is also. And germanium. Germanium is a new one. We just got those. So those four right there are the one stack a second. You can make a large, which is 2 stacks a second. And then you have the huge one, which is 4 stacks a second. You also have restrictive. We'll get into that in a minute. Then you have the tier 2, as I call them, which is electrum, sterling silver, rose gold, agmalium. If you haven't noticed anything that has silver or gold, basically. And then black bronze and aluminum brass, magnesium, and then you go up to the next tier, which is platinum, which is 4 stacks a second. You have osmium, which is the next one, which is 8 stacks a second. Then inderium, which is 16. Ultimate, which is 16. Osmiridium, that is 32. And eventually you get to vibranium silver, which is 512 stacks a second that can go through the normal pipe. Now, the other thing we were talking about is the restrictive versus the regular. If you look at it, there's step size of, well, look at the regular one, 32,768. The restrictive is 100 times bigger than that. So it's 3,276,800. And basically what that is how many steps it takes to get through that pipe. So if you think of it as if I put this pipe down here, it would take for me from here 32,000 blocks to get from this end to that end. Versus if I'm using, say, Enderium, it would only be 2,000 to get from there to there. So the Enderium is faster. And the only thing that really matters for, since the items basically teleport through all of the pipes, is for the logic of where an item will go. And I will put a link up here in the card thing for a video I made about item pipes. It may help to explain it a little bit better than I am now. But basically, if I wanted to set up a thing to go from here to there, but then I wanted to have this one over here as the mandatory. So if I took these and put them in here, and say I had a machine right there that I wanted to take this lignite coal, but then I had this one that would say, let's see if I can get this right. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't get my words to work correctly. Okay, so I don't want this barrel to ever overfill. I don't want it to say 100% because it's going to stop my coke oven. I want my coke oven to run 24/7. So this is the buffer that holds it and sends everything out. This is the machine that I want to burn this stuff in. But it may not be able to run quite as fast as the coke oven. So therefore, I want this to be a burn off of any excess that is above what that one can handle. So I could set up a restrictive pipe that goes from here over to there, but then I could set a really fast pipe that came out here. And because this is 32,000 for each one of these, if I put those, which are only 2,000, I could go 16 blocks with an ultimate pipe, and it's still equal going through one brass. And I have 2 brass here. So the ultimate pipe would be its first destination rather than what is set up with just brass. Hopefully that makes sense. But what we're doing today has no logic in it whatsoever. Today is just a matter of getting all the things into where they need to go. So what we're doing is we're going to set up these 3 pipes from our hopper like that. And then we're going to open all of them up. You'll notice the one in the back, if I could see it, which I can't. Hold on. I can dig down below it. And you'll notice that the one right there is already open to the hopper. That's because I placed it off of the hopper. Excuse me. All right, so now, and just to simplify this, actually no. Yeah, I am going to do it. We're just going to move this over here, but I do believe, and yes, I kind of screwed that up. Should have a little bit left. Good. All right, so I'm going to make a regular. And I'm going to stick that in this other one. Because even though I will a lot of times use them as chunks, I want them stored as ingots. That way I don't have to worry about filling up that barrel too quick. Alright, so automatically fill. There you go. And then we can turn that off. By the way, that auto-fill to the bottom, that will work with pipes. So anytime you have pipes connected there, you can just, they'll automatically go from the barrel right into the pipe. Gravity is a great thing. All right, so now the way we got that filled, whenever we can run this, it will automatically output and put them in the correct barrel. Since I am running lignite and I put lignite on the side, there is a chance that it will go over here rather than over there, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. But basically this is for lignite, coal coke, and then this will be for charcoal if I make some, or for coal coke that comes out in item form rather than chunk or brick. Alright, I think that is it for today. I think we got all the quests done and up to where we were. Let's see here. We do have the tank that we've already made. We got to get that one done, but I will be making another tank soon, and not quite sure why that one's 4 brass. Only takes 3 to make a pipe, but we got that done. And for some reason I want to make 4 brass item pipes, and well, I only made 3, so I don't have that one either. Weird ideas for some of these item amounts. I don't know why whoever it was that set these up picked some of these arbitrary numbers. But that has basically got us caught up. We are going to be making a boiler next. We already have a solid burning box, so we just need to make the copper pipe, and the boiler. We'll be doing that tomorrow. That way we can set this up for making our first steel. So that should be Wednesday's video. I think I said tomorrow, Wednesday. So y'all have a good one. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comments or stop into our Discord. And I will see you all next time.